All right, good morning, everyone. How are you doing? It's nice to have you all here. Thank you very much once again. And this is CSTOYS International. All right, hope you guys are doing okay. And thank you very much. I can see Andrew Hager. Good evening from the USA. Yay, Andrew, how are you doing? Okay, doing okay? I hope so. Good to see you here. All right. All right, Mana Zoom. Hey, how are you doing also? Hope you're very well. Yeah, I'm doing great. Yeah, and weather is just wonderful, and I'm enjoying every bit of that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not too cold, not too hot. It's a very pleasant weather. Stephen Ho, good to see you again. Yes, how are you? I'm doing good. Thank you. All right. Doing great? Oh, yeah, Andrew. Okay, good to hear that. Okay. All right, so another hot Saturday and another alternative shows. And we have gathered that, some great discoveries for this weekend. So I'd like to share that, this within this programs, okay? Thank you. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing okay too. All right. And, I can see that Felix Serrano. Hey, how are you doing there? All right. Felix, hope you're having a great day or a great night maybe. Okay. And I hope I didn't miss anyone. All right. Okay. All right. So I'd like to share that some of the picture here. And I think this is the item, right? Okay. All right. So here we go. These are the some discoveries that we've actually yesterday I made just a quick trip, and well, there are so many great items. Okay, there are so many great items, and it's my challenge is that just always pick up a good one. Okay, so yeah, these are the items that we're going to introduce, and we're going to do that in some reviews of the box toys. Yeah, I'm interested in this one, Neo Decay Driver. It's been a while, yeah. Well, they said it works, so I haven't checked out the inside, but well, they should have that all the cards, okay? Isn't it? Nice collection, huh? Yeah, nice selections. And yeah, we have the Don Zenkai Blade. Actually, this item is the unopened, sealed. That's what they say. So, well, we'll keep that way, okay? And believe it or not, we found many, Gozyu items, universe versions. And take a June here, and Oruka booster. There you go, Oruka booster. Go, all right. And also we found. Well, nothing, not really new, but a box one Sentai ring set. This is the one that we're missing. We don't have that anymore in a brand new one. So this is a kind of box one, and it's being used, but it looks okay. So I got it. And there's another Sentai ring set. This is a Go-Go 5 and Tokusha. We are just currently out of stock, so we have that. One was the Go-Go 5 Tokushu, and the other one is the Gingaman and a Gao Ranger one. Okay? Yeah, we don't have that anymore. We sold it out. And as you know, we already have that in Time Ranger, time emblem here. Okay? But however, this time we found this. The black one. Okay? I believe this is the Time Fire versions. If I'm, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? So I found out the black one. That's good, okay? So I thought that, do the comparison. And so I brought it, from our stock. The red one too. And Gokai Silver. Yeah. Gokai Silver is the, from the Gokais, of course. And then it's, we see them in a pre-owned toy market quite often, yeah. But most of the time missing the Ranger keys and also what do you call that? The kind of, red scanner bar or something, going up and down. Inside of that, you can see that, the red scanner there inside right here. Okay. That piece is always, kind of easy to, easy to be foreign. Okay. So easy to be lost. So most of the time I see that those same items in the pre-owned toy market, they're missing them. Either Gokai Silver Ranger Kid or the scanning bar. Well, so this time, looks like we have the pretty good condition one. So I decided to grab them. Oh yeah? Okay, the red one is it? Okay. Looks like the red one is Time Fire if I'm making out of that text of them properly. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right. It says Time Fire, I guess. And this one? I don't know if I can read this one. All right. But Ranger Hot I guess Time Ranger or something. Okay. So this is the red one. Time Fire. I need to check more details. I thought that was a normal one. Is a standard one? No? Okay. Yeah, speaking of the Gozyu item, did you hear that the C.W. Johnson, who played the Carter, the Red Ranger in the Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, performed his Gozyu styled henshin? Really? And where? In what occasion? That's kind of interesting one. Okay. Someone uploaded the video of him doing that at convention one. I see. That could happen. That could happen. Thank you very much, Andrew. The Time Ranger got Gokai Silver. Yeah. That's what it is. Okay. All right. So we will show you that, seconds, and let me just bring that, Let me just try that here, the quick. The sound. Okay. So I'm with the, another table microphones over here. Okay, and looks like the black one says Time Red. Is it? Okay. I wonder every time. I mean, there is this, kind of tendency for the tokusatsu themes, tokusatsu programs, when they have that kind of try to describe that unknown world, or let's say for this one, the Time Ranger from the future, right? So the Bandai or Toei created their own language, right? Isn't it? Yeah, own language from the future, and then actually but still it's a descendant from the human, okay, from us. So I believe that this is all that alphabet can transform into the kind of future language. So no wonder we cannot read it right. But sometimes I can see some resemblance in the language we have, I guess. Okay, so that's every time I see that all that process programs with that new languages or totally different ancient language like a Kuga one. Yeah, Kuga they use that, they all that Grongi language. They speak. It sounds like they have the grammar too. That's let's go beyond that. My understanding that those toys and tokusatsu teams create that culture itself, not just only the program, but behind the scenes, or the culture based on the ancient language or people. And that's how detailed they are. And then I just, every time I see them, kind of, pretty much moved. Rely on the good news? That's good news too. Hey Eric, good to see you again. Hi there. How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Letters evolving over the course of the history. Yeah, that's what I say. If you went back in time 1,000 years, the alphabet would look different. We lost the letter thon for one. Yeah, that's the same thing here. Japanese language as well. My wife, the Pak Queen, she loves Japanese calligraphies. She practices. She even goes to the class every week. Okay. And anyway, so she told me that, I'm not very familiar. I mean, I'm a Japanese, doesn't mean that I know everything about the Japanese language, right? You agree? Okay. So she is a great resource. I mean, yeah, she's a great textbook for me to learn about my own culture too. So for the writings, okay. So in the Japanese writing, we have the kanji characters, which actually we imported from Chinese language, yes, long time ago. But we, not improved maybe, but we make it, as more for our culture. So we share some similar kanji characters too with the Chinese language as well. But however, we have the original kanji character too. Okay. Which that's kind of interesting. So I think about that. That's all the kind of influences, influencing each other like that. But also we have kanji and then also a katakana and hiragana, right? And just the hiragana was a kind of more like a easy transformed language from kanji. Yeah, even from the Japanese kanji characters, they created the hiragana. Early, I believe, pretty long time. I'm not sure when they decided to use it. But in the beginning, the people started to use the kanji characters because they imported the language, and there's so many, stripes and then dots and everything, and took so much time to learn. So only the noble people only able to get the kind of educations and then documents and then the books, which probably they imported from the China at the time. And so only very limited people had access to those languages. But the hiragana started to learn by the Japanese ladies most of the time, because much easier, soft, and they created the hiragana kanji cultures as well. So both of them, we have that, but also we have katakana characters as well. So it's very interesting that how we learn, interfere each other with the culture, and created and evolved the language, or sometimes the cultures too. So every time I see like this, I guess this is a time ranger? No? I guess this is a time ranger, right? Yeah, I guess so. And this fire? It's a time fire, I guess. あ、そうか。同じだね。It's the same language here. Same character. So, time ranger, time, I take it a fire. So, time red. So, this is something like a red, I guess. That's always interesting. Thank you very much. Yeah, as long as it's not spelled time, that's a good reason. It's not knockoff, right? Yeah, that's right. I believe that Anne was also considered a letter once. あ、そうなの? あ、そう. Wow. I didn't know that. I always use that. And yeah, I mean, so it's not long. I mean, it's not a letter anymore, but just like a symbol, right? 面白いね. Interesting. It's different, fascinating how languages, characters grow over the passage of time. It's indeed, really. A four-letter katakana, hiragana feel easier for the as they based in phonics. Yeah, that's also too. That's how that early times when that the hiragana and katakana was invented, more like phonetics, I should say. Yeah. So maybe because of that, ladies started to absorb that and those languages and the sounds maybe made it more like a soft or easier. Well, anyway, that's language is always kind of interesting, fascinating to learn. It is. Syllables. Oh yeah, rather. Yeah. I think "and" is considered a symbol now. Yeah, it's called a ampersand. Ampersand. Okay, it's always so easier for me to say "and." Ampersand. Hey, sonasu. わかんない. I don't understand that one. Okay. It's always interesting. And I know, amazing that, you're living in a different country, and then I'm here living in Matsuyama in Japan. And we just kind of exchange that images and ideas and opinions, comments like this, it's always fun. Okay. So, this is the kind of, it says, according to you guys, it's a time, fire, here, I guess it's time fire, right? And so the sound is, we already did that. Oh, the power switch. Where's that? あ、そうか、パワースイッチ入ってないんだ、これ。All right. Wait a minute. I thought I put out the batteries. No, I guess not. I already did that a couple weeks ago. あ、入ってるじゃん。入ってる。Was it too weak? Here we go. There we go. Okay. And also we have the kind of capsule. Kind of, what do you call that? Vacuum capsule? Was it? This is one that I found that it was this here. Okay. So that's the vacuuming sound, I guess, or compressing those kaijins and monsters. Okay. So that's actually originally I found this both of them at the same time. Okay. Now this time I found this time red version. Okay. And by itself, I didn't see the capsule. And so here. Hi, Joel Elacosa. Hey, how are you doing? It's been time. It's been a kind of long time. How are you doing? Doing okay? Having different lingo shows that the language is alive and thriving as well. Yep. Different lingo. Okay. Here we go. So actually this is not a different lingo, but it's actually from the future. But it could be our descendant. So the same sounds. Okay, and we do have that switch on the back and the same thing. So let me just use that the same capsules here. The sound is the same. Okay, all right. So most of them actually shares the same sounds. All right, just the color, different versions, and more details. One it says red fire, and the other is red, right? Red time red? No, the time fire. Right? Time fire and time red. This character looks like a PIC, but just opposite directions. Interesting. But definitely, this is the Ranger, right? Ranger. This the last letter. I believe that's an R. So R here. Time red. So the center it says I. そうか、I って言ってるけど、yeah, it's supposed to be E, right? Ranger, E, there's a E. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if they talk about the Time Rangers toys, if there's any more of that, the language itself. Have you guys seen that? Time robots, and there are many Megazords and weapons, and I remember that they have that kind of weapon case, didn't they? Wasn't it? Kind of yellow weapon case. I used to have that, many of them, but yeah, we sold it out. That was a long time ago. I think that was a great, toy. All the toy sets that kept in a cap, yellow, case. Okay. All right. The ad mark was used for the shorthand in economic, and then the Middle Age before it became what it is today. For the shorthand economic. Shorthand and economic. Okay. I always wonder that what is really the meaning of that. Looks like a in a the original styles, but we said at mark. We use that. So probably this is the symbol that so many of that Earthlings, okay, use it these days every day. Emails, of course. And I wonder how that the symbol becomes that such an important letter or symbol for the internet communities. I really don't know the history behind it, so that's kind of interesting. You're well, good to hear that as well. All right. Way to go. Yeah, weapon case with the Time Ranger, just like the case with the Gozyu. Yeah. I mean, when you check, that was a great items. I think an attachment case. I don't know if you guys remember that one. And so with that attachment, you have variety, so many, several parts inside of that. And then you combine it and becomes a kind of rifles and different weapons, I remember. Okay. I think that was a Time Ranger. And then I cannot remember the name. But every time I saw that was amazing toy from Time Ranger. I wish I could have that, Oh, okay, ad mark is used for the ad nowadays. Yes, right. At emails, host domains, or at usernames. Yeah. Right. On social media. That's right. So social media. Yeah, we use that social media for that too. Wow. How did it becomes like that? Interesting. But then the Gozyu had the case for the machine also. That machine Gozyu version was the only for the those engine engines. That case was amazing too. I used to have that, but I don't have it anymore. But I'm still looking for that. Those case, just you wish I had to have that. That's so cool. Meant to be usernames, right? I think I'm having another off night. Okay. All right. Yeah, please do. Okay. Yeah, get so many, but what I wants to say was, that through the toys like this, it's always, kind of reflect that, how our culture, reflected on these toys and then evolved itself. You never know. Maybe in the future, we're going to start to use these alphabets. Maybe. I guess. Okay. So anyway, this is the time red emblem, the henshin device for the time red or other time ranger, I believe. I don't remember that, if that other Time Rangers team use their own each different colors, different or same color for the changes. But, well, let me know. Okay. So anyway, these items will be brought to our stores tomorrow Sunday activation, of course. I'm thinking of actually, we already have this. Okay. We already have that in a Time Ranger. Time Fires versions, and also a Time Red version here. I don't know. Maybe we should start selling together. What do you think? Okay, that'll be kind of cool combination, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I will think about that tomorrow. Okay, because the Sunday is the kind of activation times for us, and well. Before that, if we sold these Time Fire versions, I'm sorry, okay? But maybe combination will be a kind of a good idea for the collectors, okay? Yeah, I guess each Time Ranger had the same black design with their own name on it. But kids wants to role play as the Red Ranger most of the time. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yes. It makes sense. Not making the Time Yellow's emblem changes because the children wants to do that Time Red one or Time Fire versions. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. All right. So thank you very much. And so we'll just skip this one here. Yeah, Time Rangers. I used to rewatch that. I do have the Time Ranger toys also. You remember that those, I forgot the name. So okay, the time base, I think. Okay. Time base system, it's a huge toy, but yeah, we still have that. Okay. All right, now let's move on to the next one here, and we have this. Yep. Okay. All right. Just a quick, and then the switch. Okay, here we go. We can open it. And we have the release buttons here. Oh yeah, right. Okay. So Gokai Silver and then Gokai Silver. And okay, the power is on. Press the button and open. And set the key. Oh, wait. Oh. Right? あ、そうか。これって、これでいいんだよね。Okay, so I think this is a win. And now we need to press the buttons over here. Oh yeah, there you go. And 豪快 change か。Then press the button here. That's it. Okay. And now we can just do the some. I think we can do some sounds. 違ったっけWait a minute. So, I think there was some combination of that. You guys remember this? To activate that the sound? Okay, and then close it and 豪快 change and press that button on the top. Hey, good to see you again, Dark Warrior. How are you doing? Okay. Yeah, 豪快 Server. Okay, this is just a research for Andrew. You mean that SP license? Cool. If they had the swappable nameplates, make it even more likely that it would be how they would be these two if they ever did. あー、デカレンジャー変身デバイスあったね。Swappable names. Make the other people's, make the, collectors, make collectors dream true. Okay. And now, let's see. So, I'm pretty sure that there was some combinations. Oh, Big Mac, welcome to the shows. Thank you very much for coming. Hi. Saying hi from Japan. Okay. So, I remember I tested and there is some combinations. Let me just try this one here. I'm pretty sure we can do something. ダメか。Okay. Yeah, there are some combination. I'm sorry, I didn't check that in the combinations, but I tested and it made a sound, so should be. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. This always happens. So this is the one that I was talking about, the lead scanner. It's like pretty easy to snap off. Replaceable. It's pretty easy. But when you just try to put it in some cases you hit that, the knob over here, and it pops out. Okay. All right. Anyway, so the Gokai Cellular is here, and it works nicely. And so we'll back. Ah, あったあった. Ah, yeah, right. Here we go. あー、yeah, 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 right. Here we go. あ、変身モード、電話モード。Oh wow, I didn't notice that. They have all the mode change instructions over here in Japanese. So press the anchor button 2 times. そうなんだ。Let me just try that. Okay. So anchor buttons over here. And so I like to try that 電話モードね。2 times. お、電話モード来たよ。OK。早押しゲーム。どうだろう。Oh yeah, right. Gozyu drill sound. So I pressed the time red here 3 times. Okay, and how about Boken Silver? That's number 1. Oh, it's nothing. All right. Dragon Ranger. Gozyu breast, it says. I think that's a Mega Ranger. All right. King Ranger, number 4. Okay, and number 5. And go これは真剣者か。Number 6. 真剣者 1. Okay, this is a Hurricaneer. And Avalanger. Ah, 50人ね。マジレンジャー。What? One more time. 手洗いうがい忘れるなよ。Don't forget that, washing your hands and then do the gurgle. Okay? Don't forget. All right? That's very important, actually. All right. That's a good message for the children. Oh, that's it. That's nothing we have. And then how about the Deca Ranger one? あ、これないか。あ、変身モード。So just pressing this button 2 times. 電話モード。Okay. So just the random code doesn't work, but if you press that the same number 3 times and press that you call. あ、違った。Wait a minute. Okay. All right, just like that, and then it's still fun to play. Gokai Silver. All right, so we're gonna bring in this to our store tomorrow, Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. So make sure to check that. Okay. I know there's a Memorial version was introduced already too, and so, but this is a DX version. Okay, and then we have this. Well, Sentai Link said the Go-Go 5 and Tokusatsu, and we run out of that, the brand new one, but this is the used one. So, but still, everything comes in. Okay. All right, so Tokusatsu is here, and then Go 5. All right, just one. We found it. Also, the other one is the Gingaman and then Gao Ranger versions. Comes with all the adult ring and children's size as well. Okay, they come in a beautiful shape. That's good. All right. So again, we're gonna bring it as the pre-owned one, and then tomorrow Sunday activation. Now, let me just quickly cover that. We're gonna do the more detailed demonstrations, but later we have the Neo Decay driver. Yes, and we have all the Heisei lighters as well, like that. Look at that. Okay, that's nice. Okay, nice package. Yeah, I saw that the DN driver too, but unfortunately, that was not the Neo one, but 20s versions. DN driver. Remember that? Okay, DN driver was the one of the kind of controversial one. Original DX driver, DN driver, original one could activate that sound only shooting sounds and then a transformation sound. There were 3 or 5 cards came with it, but there was original DN driver didn't scan the cards. So at the time, I don't know. I mean, people were just expecting that the DN drivers to be read the more decayed cards, but no, original one didn't do that. So people were just frustrated, and I remember that some guys on YouTube and then modified, and I guess took those scanners from the decay driver, I believe, and put it into the original DN driver and make it by himself for that scannable like you say, scannable DN driver. That was a long time ago, but I was very much impressed with that, the people that with those kind of techniques and knowledge. Oh, that was fun. And so DN and decay driver, it's one of the most popular scanning device that, and people went crazy, right? You guys remember? I'm pretty sure you guys did that, some printing work. Okay, I saw that in some of the those they kind of created their own decayed cards, with the barcode patterns, and then they tried everything. They figured out which barcode can activate which sound, and so they created their own cards. What made it kind of downloadable from the website. People just enjoying those using those printed cards. That was I would say. I mean, there are some kind of idea that, of course, probably it's illegal, maybe, but still, just gave us the kind of opportunity to dive into your precious story and bring that all the possibilities. That was fun, and I think that's. So I hope that the Bandai will keep that way and not just only, oh yeah, this is strict, this is just that's illegal. Well, I mean, yeah, but you are just if you make the rule too tight, there's no prey, and that's not fun. And then probably that's dangerous too. Okay, because that it's a toy, right? And I hope that Bandai will just keep continue leaving some portion, some part of all the fans or collectors or even the children can play, not just only the henshin, posing or no. Just to create with that toy. The creation part is probably the most important part, and not just doing the copying, all that TV or internet give us, and yeah, it's still fun, but it's something given, right? Yeah, so I hope that the Bandai continue to create that, the kind of extra space, I would say, all right, for the fans, collectors, and even for the children. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is the Neo Decay driver, and we will do that and take a look later for the demonstrations. So next one, and I mentioned that, and so we have the Don Zenkai Blade. I grabbed it. I can see some corner is kind of just a little damaged over here. But you know what? This is sealed. Here, the tape. And the other side as well. Here. It's taped. A single tape, not a double tape. Okay? So, I don't know. I mean, I kind of hesitated to open it. So, I would just put it into our stores tomorrow, as it is. Okay? Unopened. Brand new. I don't say brand new, no. Sealed, okay? So hope that some people like that, and comes with Victory Super Gear. Victory Super Gear. I can see that design here. Okay. Victory Super Gear. It's hard to come by, right? Who's that? Thank you very much, Andrew. I'm with you this 100%, Mr. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, I mean, make it legal or illegal, and it's not just only the black and white. And if you concentrate too much about the dividing, to separate, and you're losing something. Okay. Oh yeah. You know that I remember that one of the kind of not terminology, but the story. The one biology scientist, okay, found that beautiful flowers and there's never known new categories, new species, I should say. He found it on the just side of the road, and then he was so excited and took it to the his labs. Use that microscopy and technologies and everything. He just did take it apart, every petals and leaves, and he slice it up and then find it, dividing into pieces, finding out what is it, and then he finally done it. That his operations, but the flower is gone. That beautiful flower that he found it on the roadside is gone. I think that kind of story tells us something about that too. About these toys. Legal, illegal. Yeah, there's always a two different divisions. To pointing each other, right? But should be included. But try not to, forget about the most important part, enjoyment. Okay, that's because it's a toy, and we cannot forget that. Okay, so the Don Zenkai Braid, it's a beautiful stuff. I think I did that demonstration once. Okay, so we will just keep that sealed, not demonstration today, but we'll bring it to our store tomorrow. Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Okay, moving on next, and an Oka Booster Go. Yeah, this is I think this is the open one, right? Yeah, it's a pre-owned. Okay, Also, we don't have these items anymore, so well, I thought I should get that. Okay. This is actually a weapon, but I'll also transform into the part and then all the gut ties and combine it with the Megazord and make it Megazord Akatsuki. Cool. Okay. Look at that. Also, the yellow ring on his back. Okay. It comes with the Megazord Akatsuki Sentai ring Megazord Akatsuki. Okay. Alright. So more power up too. More like a power up items for the Megazord. So I'm gonna bring it to our store tomorrow. Once again, same time, 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Now for today's reviews, yeah, we have the Megazord, but this is the universe versions. I already did that. Okay, the demonstration. So I won't go into the details, but yeah, this is also on pre-owned toys, boxed, pre-owned, and it's already used it, but beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this and bring it to our store. Okay, for tomorrow's Sunday activations. Now, so this is the one I really needs to take a look. Finally, okay. Gozyu. All right. Okay, the color was kind of different. Okay, Gozyu, and then we received it, and only limited numbers, and we had to sell because I just could not keep that in mind because it's just very small items. I mean, small portion, small volumes that we received it, and just only 2 or something. Okay, never had the chance to open it and touch it. Okay, so I really need to do the demonstration today. Okay, so coming up later on. All right. Okay. And what is that? Okay. Andrew Hager. Okay, nice. I'll be sure to keep all this in my mind when I draw and design my idea for the new Henshin devices and merchandise for my creation. Oh yeah, please do. Yes. Okay. You do the design things too and create that Henshin device. That's I guess amazing. I mean, that's great. So I hope that you will like that. Okay, thank you very much. I wonder what kind of work you do, Andrew. Okay, maybe I asked you before. Okay, but that's even for your corrections or your own hobby, but that's very basic of ideas. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that there's enjoyment in the analysis of the structure of new species of the flower. Hopefully there are other examples of the species out there to be enjoyed in life. Yes, especially at these times. Yeah, I mean, every day. I'm living in Japan, and then I was born here. I was raised here. And I should be very, lucky, and I hope. I mean, I cannot complain that we're here. I'm living here, and then I got married, family. At least I'm supporting my families, okay. And so, but when you look at the world, and just how the things going is just out of well, of course, there's nothing we can do from the Matsuyama, but it makes us very sad. This morning, I was talking with my youngest daughter, Akira. By the way, she's doing okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, she took my car today. Okay, she drove the car. I mean, she's gonna use my car, driving to her grandparents' hometown, which is about 2 hours away. And she's driving it by herself. Okay, be careful. Don't scratch my car. All right. And, but most importantly, don't scratch yourself. Okay. I mean, yeah, just well, anyway, so we were talking in the car, okay, this morning, and then she enjoys watching that, kind of, sad stories, in the anime, right? Not, I should say. I mean, she asked me, Dad, do you watch the Chainsaw Man? Do you guys watch the Chainsaw Man? Have you seen it? I'm pretty sure you guys have seen that. So many animes, right? Yeah, I mean, I do watch the animations, of course. Yes, that's fun. I love the animations, and yeah, I watched the Chainsaw Man, but I could not continue watching it. I just don't. I mean, just backside. I mean, as the series goes over, going towards the end, and I don't know. I mean, I've never thought about it, but too much blood. Okay, and then it's a very sad story, isn't it? And so, I told her that at my age, at my age, 62, I don't want to see that, even that in my own imagination or animation world, or even the tokusatsu too. I don't want to see that bloody, sad story that hopeless. I just cannot take it. Because, I told her that, when you at the age of 60 or maybe even younger, when you watch that news, what's going on around the world, that's insane. And then, I need my space. So I'm trying to not to watch too much news, okay? And then more like I watch that tokusatsu, I guess. It's it's a safe zone, maybe safe zones for myself. And then well, that's maybe because that my Akira, the youngest daughter, is like, I think she's like a 24, something like that. And she's young and then, full of energies, and she can take it. But at the same time, she doesn't really experience the world. I mean, she's started to work now. So she started to feel that what is that, walking in the society every day, commute and then work for the company, and it was a team. There's a, superior person, should say, her boss, she started to see that how that society works, and now I wish her good luck. Okay. Anyway. Oh yeah, I'm aspiring artist and a content creator, emphasis on spiraling. I can't say that. All right. Good for that for you. Thank you, Andrew Hager. Wow. Yes, remember that. Yes, you are the one that that created those beautiful painting, wasn't it, Andrew? I remember that. And you did such a wonderful work with those paintings. And then you have your own website, and you are selling that your art, right? Boy, that's amazing. Yeah, we all improve through the working on our craft, right? You have a friend that watches, reads, and Chainsaw Man, so I'm somewhat familiar with it. Yeah, you can relate to that, Mara. Now more than ever that we need stories of hope and inspiration. Yes, but at the same time, I know not too much, because just like that, like we were talking about that, it's not a black and white, and then or light or dark, light or darkness. It's hard to say, but chainsaw, I guess I expect that all the artworks and everything on the chainsaws, and even that has hopeless and lots of blood in there. Doesn't mean that society don't need that. No. But I just need to take a kind of distance. I need to have a distance from that kind of, animations for now. The same thing with that, hope and inspirations. Yes, it's a very important part of that too. But I don't know, somehow I don't watch too much of that hope inspired drama. I don't know. I mean, just kind of hard to say. Maybe I'm just kind of, I'm trying to be in the middle. In not just only always in the middle, but always going here and going back. And should we ever needs to decide which side? Should we needs to be staying in one place all the time? We kind of evolve that, or every day we change every day. So as long as you don't hurt people, or people's hurt feelings, and as long as you keep that, you maintain that you are good yourself, I think it's not very important that which side you are, left or right, or no. But the very important rule is that you're not gonna hurt anyone. I mean, different opinion is very important. It doesn't mean that hurting people, okay? But just have that kind of the place for yourself, Sometimes being Japanese here, living in Japan, because we kind of more like it's a democratic, countries, and capitalism is here. We love capitalism, right? Otherwise, what am I gonna do it? Okay, but at the same time, our society, and Japanese society, is kind of interesting that somehow we know already how kind of socialism works within. I don't know how to say it, but we always kind of care how people think, and then that makes that Japanese people's behavior. When you visit Japan, you probably have seen lots of YouTube videos recently, all right? Many tourists comes to even in Matsuyama, and they make videos and put on YouTube. Oh yeah, Japanese people are just so great, and they are thoughtful and they're kind. Yes, that's very true. But at the same time, from my side, from within the Japanese societies, that kind of careness and being thoughtful, and it works very good, very smooth out that there are societies, small minor issues, okay, and but at the same time, kind of I don't know how to describe that, kind of just I need a place to breathe myself, free myself as well. So there's always a balance, I don't know if you call it a good or bad, but it just needs to have the balance. I know I have an evil side, okay? There's a bad Seike, there's a good Mr. Seike, and a good bad Mr. Seike as well. People, my friend used to call me Dark Seike. Maybe, okay? Dark Masaki and Dark Right, Masaki, I guess. Anyway, so it's always like that. Maybe because I like that tokusatsu, because it's always try to have the hope, but they don't push the hope. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You know, they show us there's some room for the hope and inspirations, and I agree. Yes, I like that, but they don't push hope and inspirations. Yeah, because hope and an inspiration is something not to be given, but you have to find it in yourself, right? So that's, you know, I like that tokusatsu because of that. Sometimes we don't like the tokusatsu, some programs, okay? So there are some programs that I like it, sometimes some programs I don't like it. I was wondering why I feel that. Maybe story plot, or maybe actor issues, or I don't know. I was not sure, but I started to realize this, that the program, if they shows too much hope and push it to us, and I try to have the distance from that. And yeah, that's somewhat, you know, we trying to keep our distance between the things or stories or even the food from food. Okay, I don't know. I mean, that's why I felt that. Okay. Hey, Char, good to see you again. How are you? Okay. Not everyone needs to perfect 50-50 balance, but each person has a different golden ratio. I like that. Yes. Of hope and depressing. So each person just needs to work towards their own preferred ratio. Exactly. There we go. Thank you very much, Char. You always make it kind of, you know, concise sentence. I try to make it. Thank you very much. All right. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that trip. I've seen that some of the pictures. Trip to the Taiwan. Yeah, you came back. Hey. Hope you had the wonderful times, and I'm pretty sure you did. Okay. All right. Just cannot, you know, just share the stories on the Facebook. Okay. I love to watch that your stories there. And food. My goodness. There's so many foods in Taiwan. I want to try. You know, maybe I should go to Taiwan too. Because there's a direct flight from Matsuyama to Taiwan. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't mean that not having heavy or violent stories. Those will always have a place in fiction to explore the human condition. Exactly. Mr. Rogers always said that the same people who are good sometimes are also people who are bad sometimes. There you go. Okay. You said it, right? Mr. Rogers said it, okay? I never said push, help, and inspirations, but yeah, as you say, tokusatsu champions them perfectly. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Anyway, so let's move on with that, you know, demonstrations, and then well, let me just walk on that the Tegajins. Okay, first let's go with that. All right, one moment, I'll come back. Let me just get that some drink, okay, for myself. I'll come back in about 5 minutes. Okay, so thank you. All right, cannot wait to open this one. All right, so thank you very much, everyone. Good to see you again. And also, this is CSTOYS International. We do that demonstration for this items and DX Tega June, which I have not touched it inside since that Gozyu started. Okay, I cannot believe that I really didn't have the chance. I mean, we received it. We received it for the of course, to sell, and only just 2 or something, and just only for the to sell. Okay, so not for myself. Okay, so I found that the pre-owned toy and just yesterday, and here it is. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna keep it, but at least I can touch it and feel that. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so all right, so the box. Okay, the box itself is very clean, so there's no damage or anything like this. No, that's beautiful package. I understand this is the yeah, it's double taped, so it's been opened. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, 호호, なるほどね。Oh, there you go. Okay, so we have that boost ring. Comes with the adult size as well. Here. Oh, that's Queen, huh? Okay. Right, so let's go with the package, and now let me just take pictures of how they pack, so it will help me to put it back. Okay, so なるほど、こうだね。Yeah, I tried to take pictures of this. これちょっと違うよね。Okay, so this will help me to repack. Okay, これはこっちかな。あ、これだね。So we use this here. あ、これだね。This is a very clever idea to keep that, items very stable inside of the box. あとは、これ出せばいいのかな。あ、これ誰。あ、でかっ。これでかっ。あれ？これちょっと待って。Stacked. こうなってんだね。Okay. Alright, here. はい。こういう形ね。Alright, so let me just take the one more picture here. So. It does look like a spaceship. こうですか? It's quite interesting shape. All right. なるほど. Okay, so we これが This will be thumb こうかな、違う、こうだね。はいはい OK。 そして戦隊リンゴリングハンターガリュード。うん OK。 Not sure if that power is on. So the battery came with it. Okay. So basically what she said was I want my ring and my what? Bride? Not a bride じゃない、向こうなんだっけSo she basically what she's saying is that she wants to get married. Okay, that's kind of so weird. You know, I want my ring. I want to get married. What? What's going on, with girl? Okay, that's ridiculous. Okay, 1 minute. I forgot the Japanese one. I mean English one. Husband, right? Of course, husband, right? Yeah, she says that I want my ring and I want a husband. そうなんだ。Oh yeah? Okay, one more time. Okay. Good luck with that. Okay. Okay, and unfortunately, Garyudo himself is not her husband. Okay, that's too bad. All right, and then how do you transform this one? Okay, so let me just take that. There we go. What we need is the okay, instructions. And thanks to all the technologies, we have the instructions right here. Alright, DX Tegajun no asobikata. So how to play with the Tegajun. Alright, thank you. Now, no, don't do that. Alright. Okay, so this is a very complicated one, isn't it? So, 手紙完成した組み立て方は B 用と B 用参照してください。OK? Alright. 電池がなくなるまでの連続使用時間の目安は約60分です。It says that very interesting comment over here. Here, it says there is just only the 60 minutes when you continuously play with this toy. The battery lasts about approximately 60 minutes when you play with this. Okay? Alright, so that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it takes lots of energy too, so okay. 手賀順の組み立て方 Okay, so here we go. This is a how to. Alright. こうか。こうして中指ね OK ここを曲げます。あ、違うこれだ。これがいいんだね。そしてOkay, and so you opened up, bring that, and also looks like a wing. Bring it up like this. ブレードと十分を取り付ける場合はこれを残してください。あ、ここね。 Oh, I see. Here. So we have the connector. なるほど。Okay. So it's connected. It's kind of stable now. そして、親指を外します。Okay. So you take off those thumbs. 回転させます。So make it turn. こうだな。はい。To this. こうか。こうだね。There you go. そして、改めて and attach this to here. こうか。Okay? So it becomes like this. Right? あ、もうちょっと下だったね。もうちょいこうか。下。はい。こんな感じです。Okay. And then as you press that buttons over here, ガリュード。Okay. Good luck with that. Getting married. This is a very unique topic that they talk about that in children's shows. I want to get married. Okay. All right. So, well, probably it will be very important, especially for the Japanese society right now. The number of the children is decreasing. So, yeah. Encouraging the young people, in this case the children, encouraging the children to get married. Important time. Okay? And so here, the Sentai ring 手が順をこっちですね。こうだね。入れます。Alright, here we go. あれ？何も出ないよ。変身待機音は変身待機音はどうなりますか？あ、来た。ガリュード。そしてボタン。え？あ、来た。Yeah, that scream is kind of scares off the husband for sure. Okay, so yeah, Garudo, find me and my husband. So let me just do it again. Oh, that's a shooting sound. Okay, so you got it. I cannot help myself laughing this one. Okay, so find me a husband. I will start thinking about this one. Okay, so anyway, so that's a kind of interesting toy. And so you can just do that all the Sentai rings, swapping and activation. Yes, of course. But most importantly, we're gonna transform him to him, not a her. Okay, Queen Tegajun. That's what I want us to do. Okay, here we go. So take that, and then let's go with the transform. 中指回転させます。人差し指これですね。OK。これ？どうだっけ？こうか。アウェイキング。そして。Alright. 周囲の個人のレバーパーツを完成させます。これか。Armor parts. Okay, obviously I didn't have enough time. That's okay. And then, こっちか。これだね。And so, ちょっと待って。And needs to just bring her armor up. これもこうか。Alright, here. It's getting okay. ちょっと待って。Let me just get that my box away. I need more space. Alright. Now, 回転させます。そうか。はい。武器パーツね。これ、武器パーツ。こっちはないのか。Okay, so 武器。So now she has the weapons over here. And her wing goes down. And top of the finger, middle finger goes in the back. There we go. And finally, okay, so her mask goes here. And open it. Okay, there you go. The queen. What did she say? Queen Tegajunか. Queen Tegajun. Nice. So. Okay. And to see her a little bit more better, I think we need that turntable. 1 minute. All right, there we go. So we have the turntables, and then let's take a look. All right, so it's a beautiful items. I like that kind of color. And then let me just switch. Where's that? Oh, click on. Turn on that switch here. Still, I can activate the sounds. Okay. I think she's saying June finish, right? One more time. Koka. And when you look at, take a close look for her face, oh wow. She has a beautiful face mask there. You know. Okay. It's interesting. You know, I don't remember the female styled Megazord in the history of the Super Sentai. Did we have that female look Megazord? I mean, for the Rangers. Okay. Maybe for that, you know, monsters or villains, I think we had that kind of lady's face mask or something like that. But did we have the Sentai team had the lady's face? I mean, for the Megazord. Maybe not, huh? Sounds like a June finish. Yeah, I think some June finish. Is it? One more time, okay? もう一度. Near the microphones. I think she said June finish. Yeah. June finish. Okay. Yeah, and you're right. She does have a rather beautiful face mask, yes, doesn't she? Yes? Or, you know, just the extra lights. And that's a very good point for this Megazord, you know. どうよ? See that? She's beautiful, isn't it? 美人さん。What we say 美人さん。とっても綺麗な顔してらっしゃる。ね。Yeah. I guess Zenkai Machine is the closest things, but that's a Ranger form more than a robot. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Machine had a beautiful face mask, but that was not the Megazord. Interesting. Andrew, Heiger, thank you. I don't recall seeing any feminine Megazords, but this is a very good first time feminine designs. Yeah, I agree. And then she's looking for the husband. そうですね。Just, and then she screams. Yeah. Okay. All right. So great toy, and I really enjoy this one here. Okay. Not the screaming part. Okay. But yeah, I think that's a very part of the very interesting, you know, designs and functions, I guess. Okay, thank you very much. And this items is the box items and the pre-owned toys will be brought to our store tomorrow Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. So make sure to check us out and then enjoy this beautiful ladies, okay? And then maybe she could be your bride too, okay? Thank you. And let's go move on to the next segment. And then okay. So you know what? At this time, looks like our camera. I mean, it's not my camera. but they are showing that Matsuyama right now. This is from the one of the major broadcasting center cameras, and from on the YouTubes, and then it's showing the Matsuyama town downtown. Oh, I love that. Moving their cameras, remote controlling. Yeah, this is okay. We are looking at the Bay Area now. So zoom in. Okay, well, where we go? Okay, I can see the green sign says Yo Bank. That's one of the major bank here. And then I'm looking at the Gogoshima, Nakajima kana? Or Hojo? Oh, there, you can see the seaport. There's a Kanko port. Kankoko だね. It's one of the major front port. And then Cha and then I took the boat from there to the Nakajima a couple years ago. And not sure where we are looking at, but Gogoshima kana? Yeah, we don't. Yeah, sorry about that interruption, but we don't have the much chance to show you around that Matsuyama area with this camera. So it's amazing. This is great. Okay. Yeah, this is the Matsuyama not downtown, but the Matsuyama city, and about the 50,000 people. No, wait a minute. Sorry, 500,000. Sorry, not a 50. Okay, 50,000 is just a very small town, but 500,000 people living in Matsuyama city, and then yeah, here we are, and so we have mountain areas, and then out of the okay, interesting. That's I remember that. All right, getting too close to the our town. Where I live, but also yeah, there you go, Main Street. And Matsuyama, we passed out the Matsuyama Castle just right now, and then we came back. Okay. Isn't it? It's a lovely view, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, not a Uwajima, but the Matsuyama. Okay, yeah, Matsuyama town, Matsuyama city, and Uwajima is my hometown. I was raised there, and about 2 hours from here. This is a Matsuyama. Yeah, this is the city. This is actually the way. This is where they came back. I like that. Okay, I hope they would just time to time move the other cameras like that. Yeah, that is now what the weather is like. Yes, exactly. And then yeah, it's a beautiful time, and then we are enjoying that sunlights and present air conditions too. Very cool. Best time to go on top of the mountains, maybe a riverside. I really need to go the riverside. And on the mountains, and then just some small cooking by the stream. Make your own coffee. That'd be great. Good to see some different views, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. And then okay, and then let me just talk about the one thing about the current conditions about the U.S. tariff, okay, and situations. All right, and now let me just go back. Just a quick updates, okay. Where's that myself? Okay, maybe I can use this. 1 second. All right, so segments. So the A is here. Okay, just a quick. All right, and now. Okay, there we go. All right, so thank you very much, everyone. And I just like to give that just a little moment for the quick updates on the what's going on with the U.S. tariff situations. Well, it's continuous, all right? Okay, so we continue. They continue that the tariffs just started, and we changed for the U.S. customer the shipping method. Okay, right now U.S. customers only can use the DHL services, since that Japan Post continues resume that no acceptance of the U.S. packages, and due to the the confusion, possible returning or being lost maybe in the confusion at the in the United States, and so we cannot send out our packages, our toys to the U.S. customers by Japan Post. Okay, and so we will give you more updates, but make sure to visit our site. And then here's a Japan Post temporary suspension acceptance of mails to the United States due to the changes in U.S. customs and regulations. That's what's going on still, okay? And so we need to just wait for that updates. And also Canada. Okay. Thank you very much. Canadian customers. I have, 3 packages for now, the Canadian customers holding that in our office, because right now delay of mail deliveries to the Canada due to strike actions. Okay, and they have the still doing that, those strike on the Canadian Post, and so Japan Post still cannot send the packages. So I can see that northern Canada and then the United States having a kind of issues that with posting postal services for now. Okay, I know eventually we'll just improve it and come back, but that's what is going on. So having just a challenging time for the U.S. customers, and then we have changed that in our services to the DHL, and thanks to the our DHL customers in the U.S. I have contacted our people, our customers, purchased items with the Japan Post services, and we had to hold for a month right now, and almost like a month. And because we needed that chance to change the times to change from Japan Post services to the DHL services, and then now we are working on it. The DHL services working at our CSTOYS services, and so thanks to our previous customers were on the waiting list, and we already sent them the DHL upgrade. News emails to the our customers, and then we are receiving that reply, and we'll be working on with them. Okay, and just a quick view. Let's see. Can you see that? These are all the DHL packages that we kept it for our customers. Still, customers, having these items inside, and as soon as we receive that and those payment, we will start sending these packages to you for the U.S. customers. Okay, so that's what's going on, and so I'm glad that we're finally working out, and now that we have also another shipping method. It's called UGX, and UGX is run by the Japan Post also. And then a couple of days ago, one of the representatives came to the office, explained about the condition about the UGX, and then I understand the UGX has the better pricing for the shipping fee. So I'm still in the discussions, but at least we need 1 more month to start using the UGX. We just cannot start like, boom. No. Seems that they also having kind of, you know, not a confusion, but just a sudden rapid, you know, demand to use the UGX, and they're just trying to catch up with all the strong demands, because many people using the Japan Post, and then they're suddenly shipping items to the United States has just shut down and stopped. So many people try to use that different options. Now UGX has that way, but they have a challenge, some challenges too. So yeah, we are talking right to the UGX people, the new services, but take that little time. So at least 1 more month. So please, you know, wait, you know, keep waiting for us, and we'll give you more updates as soon as we have ideas or more updates from the UGX. Okay. So that's the ideas for that. Thank you very much for. And then well, let me just come back. Okay. I was going to do this one here. A minute. Okay. Let's go quick. All right. So let's go with this one here. All right, so thank you very much everyone for watching these videos. And then well, we received that, you know, we found that, you know, Neo Decay driver yesterday, and looks pretty good, so I just like to open it. Okay, all right, so hope you enjoy this one here. So Neo Decay driver and Kamen Rider Heisei Riderに変身. So we did a couple of reviews before, and then we just found it yesterday. We found it, and well, let's see how it works. Okay, it comes with the instructions right here. Okay, all right, kept in not even the plastic. Okay, not even the plastic bags, but it's taped. I will just keep it that way. Okay, all right, there we go. So we have that. Nice. Okay. Magenta. Okay. All right. And also, all right. Okay, driver itself and the cards. Nice. And the belts. All right. So I'm gonna bring that those belt to Daiza. 1 minute. Okay. All right. So oh, I didn't realize that this one is a magenta, same color. Okay. And we need to put this here. You know, this is my just kind of impression, but the like a decay driver, or maybe before, all the drivers use these kind of henshin belts. I mean, these straps. It's kind of quite thin, and then I don't know. Maybe that's my feeling about that. But the recent henshin belt, all the straps, has more flexibilities, and then maybe looks durable. Okay, but this one, it's okay. I mean, there's a screen and a beautiful one, and then I don't worry about it. But because it's a bit, maybe old mold, kind of, thin, and maybe I don't believe that this will be easy to break. But well, don't worry about this item. It's almost like a brand new. あ、もうちょっとやね。Yeah, this is always kind of. We go with the 3 or 2. Okay, so let's go with the 2. There you go. Okay, perfect. All right. Now, it's the most important part. Let's see. The battery compartment. No sign of the battery leaks. Nice. Beautiful. Now, so let's find the good batteries here. All right, these looks okay. And let me check that the battery. Good. And good. Okay. All right. こうだったかな? All right, there you go. Now turn on the microphones. これでどうだ? いいね。いいね。Okay. Now, the cards. Okay, I haven't counted yet, but I'm pretty sure it has everything. So how many cards we should supposed to have? 50 cards. Okay. So yeah, just check yourself. Okay. So we need a 51. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20 lighters. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, complete. We have 50 cards. Nice. Okay. All right, so let's test it, a couple items, and then here we go. Any request from you guys for trying that lighters? And I guess to start with, we need the decayed one, of course. Okay. And so nail decay driver is, yeah, it's a nail. So new riders are added. And so let's try that for like a, Exade. Oops. That's a fun part. New sounds are added. Okay, the new riders. All right. So I don't say old one, but let's try the new riders. Okay, here we go. Drive. All right. Okay, good. And thank you very much. And got a request. Andrew Hager, Dukey. Hey, you go for the Dukey, huh? Okay, sure. Dukey. あれどこやったっけ? Dukey. Oh, いた。All right, thank you. So let's go for that. Okay. The Henshin sound. Okay. So that was a Ryuki. And let's try that some another Heisei riders. But let's go with the build. Oh. Yeah, I mean the new riders added here has more music and phrases, have longer versions. So compares to the original rider sound. So that's very nice. That we have a ghost one. Okay, thank you. That's a ghost one. And we have the request from the Mala. O's transformation sound is pretty amazing. Let's hear that again. Okay, so O's. Okay, O's, Kamen Rider, O's. There we go. O's one. Let's try that. Nice. いいね。Tatoba. And Geo, of course, the one, 20th lighter, right? 20th years, okay, 20th celebration. Geo. After 10 years after the decade. Okay. Oops. Oh, one more time. あれ? He doesn't like it. Yeah, very nice. Okay. All right, and how about Gaim? Okay, there we go. And the new one, let's go for the Rocket Man. Forze. Yeah, now you want to you want us to talk about your crimes? I want. Okay. I want to talk about my crime I did. All right, here we go. Let me count out my sins, okay? Here we go. Oh, wait. It's already counting the crime, okay? Oops. One more time. Okay, so sometimes we need that, diamond in my heart. In your heart too, wizard. Oh yeah. So those are the lighters, 第2期 かな? The second generation of Heisei generations. I think we didn't miss anyone from the second generations, okay? Now, I have many of those attack ride. And so I like to try that some of the new one, if they have it. ダボ電話あったね。あ、オーズあるじゃない。オーズ、フォーゼ、ウィザード、ガイム、ドライブ、ゴースト。あ、みんなあるね。あ、これは違う。ディケイドか。これディケイドだね。キバ。はいはいはいはいはいはいはいはい。じゃあ、こちらで。Okay. So, let's go with the O's. How's that attack ride? So, basically that's it. Okay. How about the fours there? Not really much the special attack sound. I mean, the original attack sound from that series. あ、こっちか。Wait a minute. Wrong side. あれI need to just slide it in nicely. Well, I think that's the same sounds that he can activate it. All the attack sound is the same and explosions. Okay, so that's a little bummer, but I get it. Okay, all right. But its fun part is that enjoying that those the second Heisei generations, like generation lighters. So these are the treasures, and I'm pretty sure that you will enjoy that. Okay, so. All right. Also, we have that decayed one too. Decayed attack one. I like to hear this one. How about this? Nice and easy. No. Wait. There we go. The same. Okay. All right. So hope you enjoyed this quick demonstrations. And then Neo Decay Driver is such a precious. Okay. So you need to grab this one if you don't have it, and then we will bring it to our store tomorrow Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. So make sure to check us out. Okay. And then if you are from the United States, and then well, we have the service DHL services right now. Relaunched now, so hope that you can grab this one also. Okay, all right, so that's that time that I need to go now, and then I really appreciate that you guys for being in the chat. And then time is what? 12:15. Time goes fast. But thanks again for being here in the chat rooms as always, and I really appreciate that. Okay. So the next week, by the way, sorry about that. I just remember that last Wajima World Link, we just had to skip that show because of the important meeting was held up, and so no show, but just recording it. Okay. But the next week, let me check that my schedules once again to confirm that I remember that the next week will be in Uwajima. Yes, confirmed. On the 15th, Wednesday, I will be in Uwajima and doing the live, the radio and then the live streams from the studio. So, well, I'll talk to you then. Okay? Thank you. No. Thank you, Marawara, and thank you, everyone. And Andrew, thanks. Always have nice to have that, here in chat rooms, and I really appreciate that. Okay, so come back. Okay, sometimes when you have a chance, and then just make sure to keep going with that your artwork. I respect that. So good luck with it. Okay, 頑張ってね. Okay. All right, so time to go now, and thanks everyone for being in the chat once again, and then I'll talk to you next time. Uwajima World Link, the radio shows from the Uwajima City. Okay, so bye and take care. Have a nice weekend and enjoy the time and weather. See you soon. じゃあね。